my friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start this video off with wishing you a happy new year. I hope you guys had wonderful holidays, spending them with your family and friends. And in today's video, I'm going to be touching base and letting you know what my future plans are for this video. And I'm also going to go over how I set up my 2022 goals and how I plan on achieving them by the end of next year, by the end of 2022. So this year, actually, not next year. So as far as this channel goes, I have noticed that you guys enjoy some home stuff, but you also enjoy my planning videos. So I am planning on sharing a lot more planning type of videos. I will still be sharing hauls and some home related things as well, but I'm going to focus somewhat more on the planning aspect of everything pretty much. I'm going to share, starting off with how I plan out my goals. There's gonna be a video dedicated to meal planning to set you on the right track for the new year. And then I'm also planning on maybe sharing just some insights on, I'm planning on like hitting the ground running hard with all my workouts and my eating and all that stuff. And I was thinking about taking you guys along with me, maybe once a month, letting you guys know my progress or my fails or whatever that may include. So let me know down in the comments if that's something that would interest you. I mean, I'm in my mid-40s, so, you know, losing weight isn't as easy as it used to be. But, you know, I'm going to, plan is to do my best in trying to. So without further ado, I'm going to get started with the goal setting. So I have been doing goal setting type of thing for a couple years now, and I always look back and I do achieve some of the goals, but some of them I don't. Then I reassess them and maybe add them for the following year. These goals are broken up into many categories because it's not just my business goal, it's not just my YouTube goals, or so YouTube and business kind of go hand in hand, but there's different categories of my life and where I want to be by the end of 2022. So I have in my notebook, I actually did share how I use this notebook for my goal planning so about a month or two ago, because I set up my 2022 goals and then I break those goals into months, and then so every month I will have 10 things to focus on, and those 10 things will help get me closer to achieving my goal by the end of the year. So then every day I do 3 things out of those 10 things that will help me get there, achieve that goal. So that way I'm not trying to do it all kind of looking at it a whole picture, but I break it down into little sections so it's easier to achieve. So the categories that I have for my goals are time, health, family, home, business, finances, personal development, and travel/fun. So for each of those categories, there's things that I want to work on. So for time, I really want to organize my time better. I find that I struggle with a lot of my time whenever there's a change in my life. So like last year, I stopped doing home daycare, which I have done for 25 years or so, and decided that it was time to stop and focus on my YouTube and helping my husband with his business. So then I have been doing something which I had like figured out so well and managed my time so well for so many years. And now I was just throwing this whole new thing that I had to figure out how to balance all, not only my work, but also balance my work with my life. So I was no longer tied up to, with the home daycare, I couldn't really leave. I couldn't, like, it was just, I had to be present. Whereas now I was more flexible with that, so I could go midday grocery shopping, or I could go run some errands midday, but then how it would affect me because I have 4 channels that I try and consistently post. Some are more, some are less, obviously, but 2 of them are pretty important that I try and focus. Then one of them I am trying to grow even more. Well, all of them I'm trying to grow even more, but I have like my number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, right? So, but I'm trying not to slack on any of them, where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna post on that one because that one's not that important. I've dedicated to these channels, so I want to see them grow, obviously. So trying to organize my time for all of that, and then how I organize my home with it. So that's all. So that's my first priority for this year, which I'm planning on doing in the next couple of days, is try and write up a schedule that I think is gonna work, and then every week assess it and tweak it, and then eventually come up with a good schedule that actually works. I thought I had it back in about October, but then things fell apart. So anyway, so that's my first one for time. For my health, this will obviously include workout, stretching, which I keep that separate from working out because I want to do stretching every single day on top of working out. Nutrition, I want to get myself enough that I can maybe participate in a run. I would like to say Run Disney for next January 2023, but I would have to register for that. I think it's sometimes in April, which that's not a problem. The problem is the situation that we still have here, and in Canada they take it very seriously and they frown upon traveling right now. So I will definitely have to assess that one, but that one is kind of like a stretch goal. If I can participate in Run Disney, that would be wonderful. But if not, a run of some sort, I would like to participate by the end of the year. Then I also have my weight loss. I do have a number in mind that I would like to reach by the end of the year. And then one thing that I struggle with a lot is my skincare. I would like to do my skincare on regular basis. I do fine with my morning one, but my nighttime, sometimes if I'm tired, I just don't do it. So I want to concentrate more on that. And then my family. So I do find that time and health come before family, simply because if I don't organize my time well, I can dedicate my time to my family. If I don't take care of my health, I cannot be there for my family. So my third one is family, and I want to. My kids are teenagers, almost young adults. My son's going to be 20 this year. My daughter's going to be 19. So they have their own life, but I would like to spend some more quality time with them, actually dedicating, maybe having a Sunday dinner where we have dinners together almost every night right now. But I know that once life gets back to normal, I might not be so lucky to have that every night. So I would like to dedicate a day where I know that, everybody can come together and we can sit down and actually enjoy our time away from, social media, away from phones, away from distractions. So that's my goal. And then I'm also want to dedicate maybe once a month going out for dinner with my husband. And then there's also extended family, my parents and my husband's parents, and I want to dedicate a little bit more time to that as well. So that's my plan for family. For my home, I need to get back into all of my routines. So I want to make sure that I'm on top of my morning routine, and I want to make sure I'm on top of my evening routines. And I have all that routine stuff. I will be sharing it over on my home channel if you are interested in knowing what all those routines are. And then last year I kind of slacked off on my whole zone cleaning, so I want to get back into that as well. And I have a blog post on my zone cleaning, how I set that up. I kind of took the Fly Lady system combined with the bowl full of lemon system, and I combined and made my own system. So like I said, I have a blog post on that, so I can share that down in the comments for you if you want to check that out. And then I have my business, and I want to make sure that, you know, my goals for my business are realistic, but I do want to stretch them a little bit. So, you know, expecting to have 100,000 subscribers by next year is to me unrealistic. Whereas maybe, you know, for like my home channel, if I aim for, you know, 10,000, you know, it's a bit of a stretch, but it's not an unattainable goal. And so I have those goals set up for all of my channels. And certain ones I want to get them monetized this year, hopefully. So YouTube, it's a little bit different. Like sometimes you can't predict what's gonna happen, right? But I'm going to do my best on doing all the things that I've been working on to follow through. Like for every video that goes out, I have a checklist, and I want to make sure that I stick to it, and in sharing and posting and all that stuff. So, and be a little bit more present on Instagram, because Instagram I'm on and off, and I do find that it helps to grow the YouTube. So, and I want to do at least 3 blog posts a month. That seems to always kind of fall behind on me. So then I have finances and where I want to be for this year. I also have like a 3 and a 5 year goals that the yearly goal help achieve those goals. So that's where the finances kind of goes more into that. And then personal development, I have decided that I want to read at least 12. I put down 10, but I do want 12 self-development books. Now these could be your audiobooks as well, because I do listen to those as well, so I am counting those in there as well. I want to find a couple motivating podcasts to listen to, and then I also want to watch like educational stuff for YouTube, so on consistent basis. So I'm actually going to dedicate time in my calendar, weekly calendar, for that, for the self-development as far as the YouTube goes, because you need to sit down and watch the videos. So I'm going to dedicate time for that. And then the last one is travel and fun. This again, it's a little bit tricky with the situation, but I would like to make it to Alani. I've had it booked 2 years ago. Last year I decided not to book it, which I'm pretty sure was still closed down when I was planning on going, but the plan is to get there. We'll see how things go. If I can't be certain to book everything by April, I probably won't go, but Disney's always on the list. Disney never gets taken off the list. But anyways, one family vacation where it's all 4 of us, and then 1 vacation with my husband is the goal. So that's pretty much every year. If I get more, I'm happy. If last year we did only have the family vacation where we went tent camping for 7 days, but you know, we made the best of it with the situation that was provided to us. So like I said, I write it all out, and then I'm just going to show you a glimpse of my daily setup for my goals. So there's my 10 goals, and then my 3 that I have to do that day to help me get closer with these goals. And then here are my health goals, and then my to-do list. So that I write out every single day. But besides that, I also write over there is my dream board, but it's very personal, so I'm not gonna take you over there. But that's where I put down my 3-year, 5-year, and that year plan, and I just put it in pictures just so I have a visual that I can sit down and visualize. And one thing that I had forgotten to mention also is that this year I always pick a word for every year. And for this year, my word is intentional. I want my 2022 to be intentional in everything that I do. So I like to kind of, I think last year was balance. And so, like I said, I just want to kind of, it's a theme for the year. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope that I inspired you to maybe create some goals for yourself as well. So I hope if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have more these type of videos coming your way in the new year, so I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And I will also going to be throwing in for sure home stuff, because you guys have really enjoyed my Christmas home tour. So there will be a winter decor home tour as well, kind of to see how I decorate my house after winter. But if you really want to get into all of the home stuff, make sure you check out my home channel, because there you will find decorate with me videos, as well as cleaning, organizing, decluttering, all that kind of stuff. So until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for watching.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you